Hello everybody, time for a little strength and stability. Slide forward in your chair so your booty's in the middle of it. Bring your feet about hip width distance apart. Make sure your toes are pointing straight forward and your heels are in line directly behind. Hands on the thighs, take a deep breath. Sit up nice and tall, reach for the ceiling with the crown of your head. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and then slide your shoulder blades down your back. Draw the belly button in towards the lower back. Take a deep breath. Let your chest lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Draw the belly button in. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, circle them towards the front of the room, and then press them down, and then relax the shoulders. Shrug them up towards your ears, circle them towards the back of the room, and press them down. Then relax them. Deep breath. Chest rises. Right arm reaches up and over your head. Reach up as high as you can. Lift that right shoulder up. Slide that shoulder blade down your back. Bring the right arm down. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over your head. Reach up as high as you can. Think about bringing the shoulder closer towards your earlobe. Keep the belly button pulled in, and then slowly bring that arm down. Inhale and lift both arms up and over your head. Step your feet a little further apart. Turn the toes out. Reach up as high as you can. Lift those shoulders up. Draw the belly button in. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. And you're going to sway side to side. Keep the arms long and reaching up. Try to keep the shoulders in line. And you're shifting straight over towards the side. Torso does not twist or does not turn. You're using your feet to help you balance. So as you lean right, you shift the weight into the right butt cheek, press down through the right foot. The same with the left side. Breathe in and breathe out. Side to side. One more time to each side. Come back to the center. Bring the arms down slow. Bring the feet closer together. Deep breath. Lift the chest, draw the belly button in. Right arm reaches up and over your head. Left arm reaches forward. Right arm comes down. Left arm goes to the left. Right arm goes up. Left arm goes forward. Right goes to the right. Left goes to the left. Right arm comes forward. Left arm comes forward. Right goes up, tap your thigh with the left hand, lift that left arm up and over your head. Tap the right hand to the right thigh, lift that arm up and over your head. Clap 2 times, bring the arms down, shoulder high, palms up, reach. Lift the chest, draw the belly button and reach for the sky with the crown of your head. Turn the palms down towards the front of the room. Turn the palms up, spread the fingers wide. Lift the chest and lower. Lift the chest and lower. Lift it up and lower. Lift it up. Take a deep breath. Draw the belly button in and you're going to slowly turn towards the right. Keep the fingertips reaching towards opposite sides of the room. Turn as much as you can. Try to gaze behind you. Pull the belly in. Reach. Roll that right shoulder back. Press that left shoulder forward. Deep breath. Right hand comes and meets the left in the front. Clap twice. Open the arms wide. Turn the palms down. Take a deep breath. Lift the chest. Draw the belly button in. Twist to the left slowly. Keep the arms long and reaching towards opposite sides of the room. Roll that left shoulder back. Press that right shoulder forward. Reach. Feel that twist through that right hip, right rib cage, left shoulder. Left hand meets the right in the center. And the hands down. Take a deep breath. Go ahead and stand up. I'm going to turn to the side. So you're going to step behind your chair. Take a big step back with both feet. And then you're going to push that chair forward. Tilt your butt back. Push that chair as far forward as you need to, or step further back. Holding on to the top of your chair. Try to tuck your ears in between the arms. Think about tilting your booty back, lengthening your legs. You're stretching out the hamstrings, lengthening the spine, slight stretch in the muscles in your glutes. Breathe in, lift your gaze to the top of your chair, bend your knees a little, and then walk forward. Here, turn the toes out, the heels in. So try to align your heels with the legs of your chair. And the longer your legs are, the further apart your knees or your feet need to be. Take a deep breath. Think about tucking your tush under. Draw the belly button in. Hold on to the chair for balance. And you're going to bend the knees and you're going to go straight down. Top of your head is reaching up towards the ceiling. Press through the heels, lift up. Squeeze the glutes, push those hip bones forward, relax it, bend the knees. Maybe this time you can sink a little lower. Keep the pelvis tucked under, the belly button drawn in. Lift and lower, and lift and lower. 4, bend the knees, sink straight down. 3, bend the knees, sink straight down. Press through the heels, lift. 2, come back up. Last one, hold it here. Now here you can hold on to the chair or you can choose to let it go. It's totally up to you. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis under, draw the belly button in. Small little pulses up and down. Try to center your chin with the collarbones, with the notches in the collarbones. Lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. Lower, stay here, tuck your tush under, draw the belly button in. Stay right here. You can feel those quads engaging, the muscles in the inner thighs engaging. Little bitty tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink a little lower. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis under. You'll feel that right in the hip flexors and the inner thigh muscles. Your quads are probably a little warm now. Sink a little lower. Hold on to the chair if you need to. Lift the right heel. Lift the left. Sink a little lower. Your choice. Hold on to the chair. You can place your hands on your thighs. Tuck the pelvis under a little bit. Pull the belly button in. Right heel down, left heel down. Press through the heels, lift. Toes come in, heels come in. Toes come in, heels come in. Hold on to the back of your chair. Stand up nice and tall. Feet are only about hip width distance apart. Shift the weight over to the left foot. Lift the right foot off the floor. Bring the inner edge of the right foot to touch the left. And then the right leg is going to go straight out to the side. Out and down. Out and down. Here, lift that leg only as high as your body lets you. Keep gazing straight ahead. Keep lifting and lowering. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. At some point that knee is going to have to bend as you lift it up, straight out to the side. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. All the weight shifts into that left foot. Keep drawing the belly button in to help stabilize your spine. You've got 4, breathe, 3, 2, Last one, bring that foot down. Shift the weight from side to side, from foot to foot. Then find your center. Draw the belly button in. Tuck the pelvis under. Shift the weight onto that right foot, to that right leg. Inner edge of the left foot comes and touches the inner edge of the right. Lift that leg straight out to the side. What you'll notice, first thing, is the difference. And the tightness from hip to hip, glute to glute. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Every time you lift that leg out to the side, pull your belly button in. Press down through that right leg. Lift the left. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Now, it's a controlled lift, right? We're not flinging that leg out to the side. You're using the muscles in your glutes, in your quads, the IT band, the inner thigh muscles to lift and lower. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Shift the weight from foot to foot, from side to side. Now, you're going to alternate. Right leg goes up, bring it down. Left leg goes up, bring it down. Deep breath. Belly in. Right, down, left, down. Use the chair for balance. Hold on softly to that chair. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Slow it down as much as you need to. Let the weight shift from foot to foot, from leg to leg. You've got 3 more on each side. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Shift the weight from foot to foot. Try to stand up nice and tall. Take a couple of deep breaths in. Bring your feet about hip width distance apart. Hold on to the chair. Take one small step back so your arms are a little longer. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze the glutes. Tuck the pelvis under. You're going to lift up onto the toes and the balls of your feet. Squeeze the glutes. Tuck the pelvis under. Draw the belly button in. And you're going to lower down slowly. So you're rolling through the balls of your feet, onto the arches, onto the heels. Take a deep breath. And again, squeeze the glutes. Tuck the pelvis under. Lift. Lift up as high as you can onto the toes and the balls of your feet. Crown of your head is reaching up towards the ceiling. The belly button's drawn in. Lower down. Lift it up. 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 Stay up. Squeeze the glutes. Draw the belly button in. Remember the visual I've given you? Hold a quarter between your butt cheeks. So squeeze the glutes as tight as you can. Press down through the toes and the balls of the feet. Reach for the ceiling with the crown of your head. Hold it. Notice what you feel through the lower back, into the hip flexors, the calves, the toes, the arches of your feet. You're stretching out the fascia at the bottom of your feet, the Achilles tendon engaging the calves and the soleus muscles. Lift, make yourself as tall as possible. Hold it up for 4 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down slow. Shift the weight from side to side, from foot to foot. Now this time, step to the right of your chair. Hold on with your hand. I need to push my chair over a little bit more. Shift all the weight onto the left leg. So the left leg is the leg that's closest to the chair, your standing leg. Shift all the weight into that foot. Tuck the pelvis, draw the belly button in. Slide the right foot forward, that big toe's on the floor. Now, squeeze the glutes, pull the belly button in, lift that leg straight forward and up. Tap the big toe, lift it up, tap it down, lift it up, tap it down, lift it up. Try to lift it straight up, only as high as it will go. Once you reach that point where it's as high as it will go, you can't help it but bend that knee a little bit. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Every time you lift that leg up, abdominal muscles will engage. Keep going, lift and lower. The standing leg, these little lazy muscles in your glutes, gluteus medius and gluteus minimus, will engage. IT band engages. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Opposite leg, right quad, the belly, the glutes, the hip. You've got 4, 3, notice how you do an abdominal crunch as you lift. 2, and 1, bring that leg down. Now stand behind your chair, step arm's length distance away from the chair, shift the weight over onto that left foot, slide that right foot back, big toe on the floor. Notice the chest is going to push forward. Think about squeezing the glutes, tucking the pelvis under, letting the weight all rest in that left foot. Draw the belly button in, gaze straight ahead. Try to lift that right leg straight back. So here, you're engaging the muscles in your glutes. If you really want to feel the muscles that you're engaging, put your hand over that right butt cheek. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep going so you can feel all the muscles around the curve of your hip engage into the sacral bones and the huge part of your gluteus maximus. Lift, lower, lift, lower. And sometimes the slower you move, the more that muscle engages. Use the chair for balance. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Only lift that leg as high as your body lets you. And remember, it's controlled lift. You're not throwing that leg back. So if you're doing this and you can do it really fast, you're cheating, right? We don't want the fast pace. We want the nice slow pace to really engage those glutes. And reach back there. That's yours. You can touch it. Lift. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide that foot forward. Shift the weight from foot to foot. Now we're going to step to the left side of your chair. Take a few deep breaths. Find your balance. The right hand is on the back of the chair. Standing leg is the right leg. So find your balance on that right leg. Slide that left leg forward, big toe on the floor. Now here, notice what happens. Lumbar spine wants to curve, the chest wants to go forward. Really squeeze the glutes, push those hip bones forward, press down through that right leg. Left big toe is very lightly on the floor. Lift it up, lower it down. Lift it up, lower it down. Notice, every time you lift that leg, you do a small little abdominal crunch. So you're working your core, the hip flexors, the quad, gluteus minimus and gluteus medius. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. If you choose, you can let go of that chair. You can put your hands on your hips. Lift and lower. It's totally up to you. That chair is just there to help you balance. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Pull that belly button in every time you lift that leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Bring that leg down. In and out through your nose. Step to the back of the chair, holding on with both hands. Shift the weight over to that right foot, tuck the pelvis. Draw the belly button in, send that left leg back. Left big toe on the floor. You're gazing straight ahead, your shoulders are relaxed. The belly button's in, you're squeezing your glutes. Lift that leg straight back and up, up, and down, up, and down. Only lift that leg up as high as you can and go straight back and up. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. You can feel that right hip, the right glute, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Share the weight evenly between both feet and then shift from side to side. In through the nose, out through the nose. You're going to take a big step back with each foot, and you're going to press the hips back, lengthen the spine, really lengthen the arms, tuck the ears in between the arms, press the glutes back towards the back of the room, draw your belly button in and out through your nose. Gaze straight down at the floor. Think about reaching back towards the back of the room with your tailbone. Really stretch out those hamstring muscles. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep breath. Lift your gaze to the top of your chair. Bend your knees a little and then walk forward. Now you can sit in your chair. I know you've been waiting for that one, right? Grab your weights. 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, however heavy you want to lift. Or no weights at all, it's totally up to you. Sit up nice and tall. Hands on either sides of your hips. Let the weights pull your shoulders down. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Reach for the ceiling with the top of your head. Draw the belly button in. Press down through the left foot and lift the right. Now you're going to bend the elbows. Keep the arms, insides of your arms, glued against the side of the rib cage. When you lengthen the arms, you bring that right foot down. Bend and lift that right foot. Switch. Bend and lift the left foot. Lengthen, lift, down, lift, down. Notice how the torso rocks back. Try to lift that foot as high up off the floor as you can. Try to keep the kneecaps pointing up towards the ceiling. Lift, lengthen the arms. Lift, lengthen the arms. Every time you lift that foot and bend the elbows, pull your belly button in towards your lower back. You've got 5 more on each side. 1, 1. Belly button draws in. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. I totally lied, right? Made you do a couple more. Oh, evil woman, as the song says. Take a deep breath, lift the chest, draw the belly button in, relax the chest, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Lift the chest, draw the belly in. You'll feel that across your pecs and into the middle of your spine. You'll feel that through the ribs. You're stretching the ribs away from each other and relaxing them. Lift and lower. When you lift and stretch the ribs, there's a small little pressure right in the middle of your lower back, around the back of the bottom of the rib cage. Lower, lift, lower, lift, and hold it. Bend the right elbow, bend the left elbow. Lift the elbow shoulder high so the palms are facing in, the knuckles are facing out. Sit up nice and tall, top of your head is reaching towards the ceiling. You're gonna bring the forearms and the elbows together in the front, and you're gonna open. Bring them together in the front, and open. Bring it together in the front, and open. You've got 4, and open, 3, and open, 2, open, 1, open. Hold it here. Now right arm is gonna reach up. Palm is facing forward, knuckles facing back. Bring it down, shoulder high. Left arm lifts and lower, lift and lower. So you're alternating sides. Try to keep the elbows open wide, the top of your head pointing up towards the ceiling, the belly button drawn in. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. One more time on each side. Lift, lower, keep it here. Elbows are even with the shoulders. You're gonna pulse those elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards the middle of your spine. Pulse, pulse. The chest is going to go forward. You're going to stretch the pecs. Release the rhomboids between your shoulder blades. Open. Squeeze those elbows back. Try to keep the elbow shoulder high. You'll feel it across your deltoids, into your biceps. You got 5, pulse, 3, 2, 1. Bring the elbows together in the front. Elbows down to the sides, weights down to your thighs. Lower your chin down towards your chest. Let your head hang down. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift the chest. Rest the weights across the middle of your thighs and just place your hands over it. So thumbs in the back, fingertips in the front. Take a deep breath. Lift the chest. Draw the belly button in. Right leg is gonna lift and lower to the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch side. Notice how the abdominal muscles engage. Try to keep the toes pointing straight forward. You roll back through the muscles in your glutes. Last one on the left. 4 to the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 to the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 to each side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Singles. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Pull that belly button in. Every time you lift that foot up off the floor, try to keep the kneecaps pointing straight forward, the toes pointing straight forward. Last one. Now this time, turn the toes out, the heels in. Your feet are wider than hip width distance apart. Take a deep breath. Lift the chest. Draw the belly button in. Right leg lifts up and down for 5. 1. Keep the toes out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. left, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, hands on either sides of your hips. Right now, your toes are pointing out, the heels are turned in. You're gonna lean back just a little. You're gonna lift your feet off the floor and bring the legs together in the center. Lift and open, turn the toes out. Lift and bring the thighs and the inside edges of your knees together. Lift and open, lift and bring them together. Pull the belly button in. Every time you lift those legs, you lift, open, tap it down. Lift, bring it together, tap it down. Lift, open, tap. Lift, bring it together, tap. You're gonna feel your torso rock forwards and back. You're gonna rock on those sacral bones. Arms are long and on either sides of your hips, palms facing in. You got 3 more. That's 1, bring it together. 2, bring it together. 3, bring it together. Rest your hands on your thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe in and breathe out. Slide your feet back so that your ankles are behind the knees. The knees are slightly ahead of the ankles. You're resting the weights right in the middle of your thighs. You're going to take a deep breath. Lift the chest. Draw the belly button in and then lift up onto the toes and the balls of your feet. Release the heels back down. Lift. Elbows bend out to the side. You're lifting up onto the toes and the balls of your feet, spreading out the toes, stretching the fascia at the bottoms of your feet, and engaging the calves, and then tibialis anterior muscle. So that's the muscle out the edge of your lower leg that goes down towards your ankle. Lift and lower. There's like a little groove there. If you put your finger right on the side of the bone, there's a little groove there. That's where your tibialis anterior muscle is. Lift onto the toes and the balls of the feet. Top of your head is reaching up towards the ceiling. Belly button is drawn in. Every time you lift, pull the belly in. Lift up onto the toes. Grip the floor with the toes. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it down. Feet flat on the floor. Take a deep breath. Lift the chest. Turn the chin over the right shoulder. Try to gaze behind you. Belly button is drawn in, and then slowly bring the chin all the way over to the left shoulder. Try to gaze behind you. You're still sitting up nice and tall. And then you're going to move the chin from side to side. You might hear crunching noises at the base of your skull, down the sides of your neck, or you may not. Bring the head back to the center. Turn the chin to the right and then lower your chin down towards the outer edge of your collarbone. Let the weights rest on your thighs. Your hands are resting very lightly over the weights just to keep them in place. Try to press your chin down towards the edge of the collarbone. Take a deep breath. Chest rises. Lift the chin and turn the chin over towards the left shoulder. And then drop your chin down towards the outer edge of your collarbone. Breathe in. And breathe out. Deep breath. Chest rises. Lift the chin. Bring it back to the center. Now drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Try to lean your head over towards the right side. You're still gazing straight ahead. Envision your left ear pointing towards the ceiling, your chin tilted towards the left. And then press that right ear a little closer towards that right shoulder. So you feel that lengthening from behind your earlobe down the side of your neck to the top of your shoulder. And then slowly, head comes back to the center. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the belly button in, and then left ear to left shoulder. First thing that you'll notice is which side of your neck is tighter. Think about your ear as a cup and it's going to catch rainwater. So you're tilting your ear up towards the ceiling, the chin towards the right side. Now press that left ear closer towards the left shoulder, really intensifying that stretch. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the crown of the head back to the center. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, inhale. And this time, open your mouth and sigh it out. One more time. Breathe in really deep, really slow. Take in as much air as your lungs allow. And then hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then blow it out. Sink into your chair. Until next time, have a great day. Hopefully, we'll be able to see you in club really soon. Love y'all. Bye.